Hey, what's up guys? Chris here with Garage Gym Warrior, and this is your workout of the day. Now, before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of these daily Garage Gym workouts. All right guys, how this is going to work is first, I'm gonna go over the workout, I'm gonna describe the workout, I'm gonna go over all the movements in the workout, make sure that you are using proper form and technique on this. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and queue up the full follow along workout of this video so you can get started with me, follow along with me, and complete this workout right now. However, if you want to skip over all the introduction, I've actually linked up the part of this video that begins the full follow along workout, so you can click down in the description and start the full follow along workout right now. All right guys, so let's get into the description of this workout. This workout is going to be 3 6-minute AMRAPs. Now an AMRAP is as many rounds or as many reps as possible within that 6 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna set a clock for 6 minutes, and we're gonna repeat a series of movements for that 6 minutes. When the 6 minutes is up, you're gonna go ahead and rest for 1 minute. Then you're gonna go back to the top, set that clock again for another 6 minutes, go through those movements again for 6 minutes, rest for 1 minute, and then you're gonna do a third and final 6-minute AMRAP at the end to complete this workout. And once that clock starts, it's going to start off today with the jump rope. And for some of you who may not know, I also have another channel that you might want to check out here on YouTube for Jump Rope Fit, which is all jump rope workouts. But in today's workout, we're starting off with that jump rope, and you're either going to do 100 single unders with the jump rope, or you're going to go ahead and do 50 double unders. Now, first off, I'll talk about the single unders and some proper form and technique on the jump rope. Now listen guys, the jump rope isn't very difficult. Oftentimes people make this more difficult than it actually needs to be. It's a very simple basic movement, and it should be relaxed the entire time. So what we're doing is 100 rotations of that jump rope, and we can just start off with a basic 2-foot jump. What that means, feet are together and we're just jumping on the balls of our feet, guys, and it's a bounding up and down motion. So you see, I'm straight up and down, I have a slight bend in my knees, and I'm just bounding up and down on the balls of my feet, and I'm only jumping just a couple inches off the ground, just enough to make this rope fit underneath my feet and rotate around my body. We don't need to jump very high, guys, to clear this rope, just a couple inches. Now we don't need to, I see a lot of people, they start to bring their knees up, they start to kick their feet back, they feel like they got to get their feet out of the way of that jump rope. But like I said, you only need to get a couple inches off the ground, so it's a nice, relaxed, very easy bounding up and down motion. Now once you initiate the first swing of that jump rope, you'll see balls of my feet, just a couple inches off the ground. First thing I want to point out is my elbows are in close to my sides. Also, I'm rotating that rope just with my wrists, and if I turn a little here, you'll see that my hands are just slightly in front of my hips. So a couple things I want to go over there. I'm keeping my elbows in close to my sides. What that does is maintain the arc of that rope around my body without it raising up off the ground. So what I see happening a lot of times is people's hands will start to trail out. As their hands start to trail out, you'll see that the jump rope starts to come off the floor. Essentially, you're shortening up the length of that rope. What's going to happen is as it comes down, since it's coming up off the floor, you are going to hit your toes and you're going to trip over that rope. So make sure you keep those elbows in close to your sides. Another thing I mentioned was rotating that rope just with your wrists. It's just a quick little flick of the wrist to get that rope to go all the way around your body. These ropes aren't very heavy. You don't need to muscle them around, so it's just a quick little flick of the wrist. There's no movement at the elbow joint or at the shoulder joint. We don't need to throw that rope all the way around our body. Just a quick little easy, relaxed flick of that wrist. Another thing I mentioned is keeping the hands slightly in front of your hips. Sometimes what I see happening is the hands start to trail back. What happens when the hands start to trail back, now as the rope comes over, it's farther back and it's going to end up hitting your toes. So keep those hands in front of your hips. A couple more things I want to talk about. Chest up the entire time. Shoulders are down and relaxed. And that's about it, guys. It's a super relaxing move here, and this should technically be the rest part of your workout. So you're just gonna go ahead and do 100 rotations of the jump rope. Now I mentioned, if you want to intensify the workout, you can do what's called a double under. Now a double under is 2 rotations of the rope for every jump. So it looks like this. So now you'll see I'm getting 2 rotations of that jump rope for every jump. Now you can change it up. If you're a little bit more of an advanced jump roper, you can go into a freestyle movement. You can run in place, generate some more speed there, go into a little bit of a boxer step. Whatever you choose, Just 100 rotations to that rope, unless you decide to go ahead and do those double unders, then just do 50 of those. Once you've completed that, now we're gonna set our jump ropes down, and we're just gonna go into 15 dumbbell push press. Now, a push press is kind of like a shoulder press, but you're able to go a little bit heavier on there because you're incorporating the power and the strength of your lower body. We're not just doing a strict shoulder press. We are gonna go into a little bit of a mini squat here. Knees are tracking out over those toes. You're gonna forcefully open up those hips to explode from your base. That's gonna bring those dumbbells start to come off your shoulder. From there, then you're gonna push them up all the way overhead. As you bring them back down, you're gonna immediately go into that mini squat again and then push them back up. Nice fluid motion. So I'm gonna head back here, grab 2 dumbbells. Palms are facing each other, get those dumbbells up in that front rack position. In a nice squat stance, feet should be about hip width apart, a little bit wider than hip width apart, slight bend in those knees, toes are pointed out slightly. We're gonna go into that mini squat, knees are tracking out over those toes, chest is up, shoulders back. I'm gonna explode, open up my hips, and press those dumbbells up overhead. Full extension at the top, then as I bring them back down, I'm immediately gonna go back in that little mini squat. Then back up and down. Nice fluid motion. We're just gonna do 15 of these dumbbell push press. Then you're gonna go ahead, set those dumbbells down. Now we're gonna go into 10 box jumps. So I've got my box set up over here. We wanna start about 12 inches back from the box here. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna get, once again, that nice squat stance. Our feet are a little bit wider than hip width apart, slight bend in those knees. You're gonna go into a little squat here, send those hips back. As you jump up, you can use the momentum of your hands to, again, generate some power and some speed to jump up on the box. Fully open up your hips to the top, and then go ahead, step back down. Jump up in the box, stand fully upright, opening up those hips, step back down. I'll do one more, jump up, fully upright, step back down. A couple things I want to go over here. I said make sure you're swinging your arms to generate some speed and momentum. Just be careful, you're not going to hit your fingers on the box. You can break a knuckle, break a finger, you don't want to do that. Also, when you jump up on the box, make sure you're getting full foot placement on the top of this box. So toe to heel, all the way on the box. We don't want to jump up with our midfoot or our toe on here. That could slide off, end up hitting your shin or your knee on the edge of that box. So you're gonna go ahead and do 10 box jumps. Now that completes all the 3 movements that we're gonna go over. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back up at the top again. We're gonna pick up that jump rope. We're gonna do the other 100 rotations of the jump rope, into the 15 of the push press, into the 10 box jumps, and you're gonna keep on repeating that same sequence of movements for a total of 6 minutes. After the 6 minutes is up, then we're gonna go ahead and rest for 1 minute, and then you're gonna do 2 more cycles of that 6-minute AMRAP to complete this total workout. All right, guys, that's the workout. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Down in the comment section, let me know what else you want to see. I'll do my best to bring it to you. And right now, I'm going to go ahead and queue up the full follow-on workout of this video so you can get started with me in the garage right away. And as always, I'll see you right back here tomorrow in the garage gym.